Hello everyone, how are you doing? I would like to share something now that just sprang up in my mind. And I just remember a time that I was an undergraduate and I was talking with a friend of mine who was a medical student. And then he was telling me about referred pain while I was in Lautech. So he was telling me that you can be feeling pain in a part of your body which is not particularly injured. It's the injury is on another part of your body. And then that brings me back to a dream that I earlier heard before that time. I'm not sure of the precise time. It was before my admission or the first year or second year of my undergraduate. And it was a tower. The setting was a tower of our mother church, Anglican church. And then I was having, in that dream, there was an injury, on my leg. And nurses were carrying me. They wanted to operate on my liver. And I was complaining, like, no, I don't have any problem with my liver. It's my leg. Then they explained to me that they have to do that they don't need to touch the issue with my leg. Once they do that with the liver, the leg thing, we find some way out. That was the end of the dream. And then also in looking at scriptures, 2 Corinthians chapter 10 verse 4, for the weapons of our warfare are not carnal, but mighty through God to the pulling down of stronghold, casting down every imagination and every item that exalted itself against the knowledge of God, and bringing into captivity every thought to the obedience of Christ, and having in readiness to avenge all disobedience when your own obedience is fulfilled. This fulfilled here, I think some versions say when your own obedience is complete. And this also brings me into something that has to do with referred pain in the spirit realm. A lot of time it might be very comical, like, oh, it's a spirit realm and we're talking about natural realm, how is it related to the natural? I can for sure tell you that the mind of the natural actually stems from the supernatural. A lot of things that we have here may differ in some symbols, in some ways may not be able to explain spiritual facts so well. And that's why Jesus Christ used a lot of parable to tell us more about an aspect